Hi there, and welcome to the PLR Profits Blueprint tutorial series. In the last video, we talked about what PLR was, where to get PLR from, and the different things you can use PLR for in your business. Now, in the next couple of videos, we are going to start using PLR so I can show you how you can actually get started. I'm going to be doing two different videos for you. In this first video, we're going to be talking about using PLR for product creation. Creating products you can sell, creating products as bonuses, and creating products to build your list, okay? In the second video, we will talk about using PLR content in our marketing. Things like using it for blogging, content marketing, using PLR for emails, and even social media posts. So let's jump in and get started. First, let's talk about creating something to build your list. That's generally the first thing you need when building your business, so let's start there. I'm going to be using my site, it's called mymcfattybattle.com, as an example online business. Now, I create digital products for people wanting to eat right and exercise and also promote things as an affiliate marketer in this niche. Your business might be different than mine, but marketing is marketing, especially when you're running a digital business, and if you're using PLR products, I'm going to assume you have a digital business. So I want something to build my list with here, okay? So I went over to buyqualityplr.com and looked around at stuff related to my niche, and I found so much stuff. I'm like a kid in a candy store over here. Now, as I was looking for something to build my list, I took notes on other packages. Let me show you my notes, and I'll put all of this in your resources document. But while I was searching, and I already showed you guys how to search the site, but while I was searching, I found all of this stuff that I can use too. So as you can see, there's a lot of content here for me. Now, to create something to build my list with, I settled on a couple of packages, okay? Let me show you what I bought. I bought the Get Motivated Premium PLR package, and I also bought the 4-week fitness package. I think I'm going to use this one for a product, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I went through and downloaded this, and then I went through everything in here. The first thing I did was read this license. I simply want to use this to create a giveaway. So I wanted to make sure that I could actually do that. So I went through here. What can you do with the content in this PLR package? So you can promote your site. You can sell or give away for personal information use only. So I can create a free offer out of this. And I want to come down here and look at what the cannots. I'm not going to be giving any kind of rights with this. Past PLR, cannot use my name, cannot use on Kindle. Cannot use in article directories unless you rewrite completely. Cannot pass along private label rights in any format. Cannot sell this entire PLR package as is. Cannot add the package to a PLR membership site. Okay, so I'm going to be using this for personal information, and I'm going to be giving it away. So, after checking the license, bam, I can do that. So, what I did is I came into my folder for this business. It's mymcfattybattle.com. I always create a domain name folder for all my businesses, and then I have it organized: lead magnets, products, content, social media content, because I fuel this entire business with PLR. So when I come across things that I want to use, I take them and I put them in these folders. So like this one, I need a list building or a lead magnet, and I wanted to use this motivation product. And like I said, I checked the license so I can, okay? Just make sure you go through everything. Make a list of what you want to do and what you're going to use, okay? So if I come into here, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this one because I'm not really going to use anything out of that right now. But I went through here, I went through the main report, and then I now have it over here. I found something else, and guys, here's another thing. When you're planning out what you're going to use for your lead magnet, you could also use stuff from other PLR packages, okay? Now, what I do is I always edit the PLR, take everything out of it, and then I reformat it, okay? So let's, and I also have my notes here too. I always put notes in here so I don't forget, what I'm doing. And this one I haven't, I don't know if I didn't save it or what. Oh no, all my stuff's gone. That's okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do new. There we go. New Microsoft Word document. I really don't have a name for this yet because as I go through and edit, that's generally when a name will come to me. But if I can't figure out a name, actually, let's just do, we're going to call this lead magnet for right now, okay? Because this is what I'm actually going to create. But when I can't find the name for something, I'll go over to like Amazon books. And we're going to search for motivation. And I'll look at the different titles here. And generally, a title will come to my mind. But I don't even usually name anything, give it a title or anything, until I've completely reformatted it, gone through it, all that fun stuff, okay? So, with this, I'm going to take this. Now, like I said, I edit everything right here. And then I take it all out and format it. I'm not going to have a table of contents in this. It's not very long. So, I like to get rid of all the pictures and everything and stuff. It just makes it easier to edit. Now I can come back and use these pictures if I want. I checked, and if I go into... Sorry guys, I got a lot of folders open. So we go here. And the images are right in here. So if I wanted to use those, I can. So just go through, make sure we got everything out of here. Oops. Okay, so I've already gone through and read everything in here. So that's what I want to do now, is just go back through and edit. And now I'm not going to put you guys through watching me sit here for, an hour going through and reading and editing. But that's exactly what I do. I just sit here, I go through everything. Is there anything that I can add in this? Do I want to change what they're saying? Whatever I want to do. Then once I get it, all the content in here that I want, that's when we open up the lead magnet. And I always do mine in either Verdana or Tahoma. I pick Tahoma for this. Default is 12. Oops, I forgot. I always do the no spacing, then you have to come over and do this. There we go. So I want to take the formatting out of this. And I start chapter by chapter, usually. Introduction, understanding, motivation. And the only way to take the formatting completely out is to use Notepad. I use Notepad++. It's just Notepad with a few more bells and whistles. Then I take all this out. Okay, looks great. Like I said, this is after I've done all my editing. Now we're in the formatting stage. I don't format until everything is all nice and edited up, okay? Have you ever attended a seminar? Okay, we're not reading, we're just editing, Liz. We're formatting. We've already edited everything. But what I do like to do is come through here, and anything that ends in a question mark, I always italicize. If it's something I need to bold, I'll bold it like I did right here. little short sentence I can bold as a point. If anything is in quotes, I also italicize it. If it's in parentheses, I italicize it. This is what I call the prettying up of the text, and what this does is it just makes it easier on your reader's eye to keep reading, okay? Alright, so threw in a couple of extra spaces in here. Let's get those out. Let's copy and paste this over. Now this is a heading, another chapter, so I always do those bigger. Did I do that at 18? I did. Okay. Now, something that I also do is once I get my graphics and I decide, the colors and stuff like that, I'll come in and I'll make the headline the same color as the graphics. So if my graphics are green, I'm going to come in and make all these headlines green. Just a way to add a little bit of spice to the look of whatever it is you're creating here. In this case, we're creating a lead magnet. Alright, so you guys get the idea here. I'm just going to go through, edit, bold, add, any kind of design or formatting that I want. But I generally keep all of my text-based stuff very clean. Don't add a whole bunch of graphics. Don't add a whole bunch of colors. That's just distracting and it's hard for people to read. Think of like real books. Most real books are, text on white paper. And that's what you want. You want it to be nice and clean, okay? So once I get all this in here and I get it formatted the way I want, I always just save it and then I turn it into a PDF. Now there are free PDF things out there. I use Microsoft Word and I use Adobe Acrobat or Adobe PDF because those are the tools I know work. When you start collecting tools, you're going to go, oh, well, this tool's cheaper. Well, does it take a whole lot to learn to use? Does it have bugs and issues? Then is it worth it? No, it's not, because it's going to take you a lot of time. I know how to use Microsoft Word. I know it always works. I know how to use Adobe Acrobat. It always works. So those are the tools that I use. I'm not constantly going and trying to find a new tool or a cheaper solution or anything like that. This would be like being a carpenter and buying a cheap hammer that breaks every time you're trying to put a nail in. That's your job. This is your job. This is how you make money. So don't skimp on the tools, okay? I will put links to Microsoft Office and Adobe Acrobat and any other tools I mention in here in your resources document, okay? Okay, so let's back up for just a second. Now, you guys saw me turn that into a PDF. Now, of course, it's not done for me, so I'm not going to turn that into a PDF yet. Something I'm definitely going to need is graphics. Is what I do with my text stuff is I will have some kind of e-cover made for it, and I will take the flat cover and I will put that on the first page. Let me show you working of this. So this is a product that I took the PLR to and turned it into a full-blown product. And if we look at the actual product, here we go. you can see I had a cover made for this, and this is just the flat cover. And I always put it on the first page. A couple of other things I do is I'll put the title in the header. So I always do different first page, because the first page I always put my image on, okay? So that's the first thing. But, is what I do, different first page. We're going to come down here. So skip that page. Just showing you guys some formatting tricks real quick. So this is where my image would go, and then we're going to come down and do a header. Name of my product. I haven't named it yet. And you can do this in whatever font, whatever you want here. So I'm going to do that. And since I don't know my colors yet, I'm not going to change it to a color. Let's say my graphics are going to be green. I would probably put this in green too, okay? If you can claim copyright to it, you can always put your copyright notice. So this one's myMcFattyBattle.com. There we go. So now that'll be on every page of my product. Also, I like to put in, and you should, if you're going to do pages, and you should always number your pages. The biggest reason for that is people like to print documents sometimes, and if they mess up the order, then they have no clue, and it's just a pain in the butt. So we're going to do insert page number. I would like to do it at the bottom of the page, and typically, come on, I do it in the bottom right corner. And I like to do page blank of blank. So like page 1 of 1. So let's find, here's the one I use. This would be page 3 of 4, okay? Now when you do that, it's going to take your whatever, anything else you have down here. So I'm going to put that in there, and boom, okay? So just a couple of other little formatting tips and tricks there. Now when it comes to getting graphics, you can go over to Google and of course search eCover graphic designer, and you can find people to do this work for you. There's also, and I'll put a link to your resources into the eCover creator I use, but you've still got to create the flat cover and then put it in this eCover creator and have your eCover created. To me, it's just so much less stress and less time just to pay somebody to do this, because you can get it done really cheap. I have a guy, my mini site graphic, is it graphics or graphic? Here we go. myminisitegraphic.com. This is who I go for all my eCover needs. And you're going to see why. Number one, he's really good. But number two, his price is phenomenal. So this is for one eCover design, $17. It's not worth putting in the effort to create your eCover when you have people doing it at these prices, okay? This, and if you look, it shows exactly what you get here. So this one is for one. If you need a group design, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, you have here. Then if you need like a whole mini site package, which is, you know, your little mini site template plus the eCover, everything, $50 for that. These are phenomenal prices. This one is, you know, your whole eCover, the header, body, footer, bullet points, testimonial boxes, signature, and banner design for $80. And they just keep going up in price depending on, you know, what you need, okay? So this is a great place, and like I said, I will put a link to him in your resources document. But if you guys go and look at his portfolio, you can see he's really good at what he does. Now, if you have no idea what your graphic needs to look like, you could definitely go through his portfolio and tell him, you know, I like the design of this one. Can you make mine kind of look like that? So I would definitely go through his portfolio and see if there's anything that you like. If not, you can always search Google eCover designs and come up here to images. And see all these? You can definitely go through these and go, ooh, I really like that one. And then send him a screenshot of what you like. So if it's, like this. If I like the way this right here looks, I would do a screenshot and say, see this right here? This is how I want mine to look. Or see this one right here? This is how I want mine to look. And he'll do it for you. Just give him some kind of idea. Of course, you'll have to have a title for your product too, okay? But just to recap what we just did, we went through our PLR. I created a folder for this lead magnet that I want to create. I found a couple of things from other PLR packages, like this weekly workout tracker. And this is another thing I want to incorporate into mine is learn how to stick to your workouts, because that's what my McFatty battle is about. It's about, the battle of being fat. And one of the things we battle when we're fat is, sticking to workouts. Eating right, sticking to workouts. The whole being motivated, all that. So a lot of times I will find multiple things in PLR packages and mash it together to create my own thing, okay? Once my own thing is created, and I've got a name for it, then I'll get my graphics, order them. He sends them back to me. I put it in my lead magnet document. I save it, turn it into a PDF, and it's ready for my customer or, my person who joined my list, prospect we'll call them, to download and use. Okay, so now all that's left to do is create this thing. Take all the work I did, reformatting everything, make it look great, and get it all done, okay? I'm going to take the motivational report, format it all nice, get it done. I'm going to take the fitness habit, incorporate it into this, and I'll see how to do that as I'm going through and editing. And I'm also going to throw in this weekly workout tracker. So I'll have a little package that they can get for free that I can put on a squeeze page and have them download, okay? Of course, I will need to take it, and get it online, upload it so that it's downloadable. I'll have to create my squeeze page, like I've done here. But I'll leave that part for the videos when we get into the techie stuff, okay? For now, just worry about getting your hands on PLR content, going through it, plotting and planning what you'll create with it, and then get the thing created. You can worry about all the other steps later, and I'll let you in on a little secret. Those steps aren't as hard as you think they are, okay? Okay, so let's switch gears here. Let's talk about bonuses. When it comes to creating bonuses for your products, you want to do the same thing we just did. This series isn't about marketing, but I do want to put a bug in your head here. Adding bonuses to your products can increase your sales big time, and using PLR products to create them is the quickest way to create them. Simply search for PLR that's related to your main product and go through the same process I just went through and get your bonuses created, okay? So let me show you how I get organized for bonus creation. Okay, so here we are back in my domain name folder for this. And I'm going to have a product, and we'll talk about this product in just a second. So this is a 4-week fitness plan, okay? So what can I use for bonuses? So if I go back to the resources that I found over at Buy Quality PLR Content, I can go through here and see what I can use as a bonus. I can also search the site too. Oops. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's try that one more time. Just the URL is. There we go. So this is a little report, exercise for sedentary people. That's a big problem. This would make a great bonus, or could potentially make a great bonus. So I would buy that, and I would come into my products folder. And I'm just going to copy this name. New folder. I'm actually going to call this folder bonuses. I'm going to come into the folder, new folder. Buy that, download it, have it in here, go through the whole reformatting, adding, making it pretty, getting graphics for it process, okay? And then boom, I have a bonus. So let's say I need, I want 3 different bonuses for this. I could go and look at my PLR resources. This is why the research phase is important, guys. So this is PLR articles, how to stay motivated when it's cold outside. What is this one? This is how to stay motivated with exercise. Let's see if this looks like something we could use as a bonus. Okay, so this one's mainly for like list building and stuff like that. That's probably not, I could turn it into a bonus. That's probably going to be a little hard to do. Oh, wait, look, I'm on the side and I'm like, oh, what is this? I'm telling you guys, I'm like a kid in a candy store here. They have so much PLR. 15-minute workouts. High quality 15-minute. Oh, this would be perfect. Fitness workouts. Boom. 15-minute workouts. Excuse me. Copy. Back in my bonuses folder. New folder. Buy that. Put it in there. Boom. I'm ready to do that. Now I've got 2 bonuses for this product, okay? Again, now that's all that's left to do is actually create it. This is going to be a text product, but it's the same thing with, if it was like a video product. Take the videos, edit them. That's a whole nother ballgame. We're just focusing on text right now. But you would do the same thing. Edit them, get them ready. And when it's totally complete and ready for you to upload and put online, then you upload and put it online. But for now, just worry about actually getting the bonus product created, okay? Okay, so that leads me to the final thing I want to talk to you about in this video, and that's actually creating products that you can sell and creating them from PLR content. So I have a list building product now, okay? I can get people on my list. Now I want to be able to have my own product that I can sell to these people. Again, head back over to buyqualityplr.com and start searching for a topic that you think that your people will buy. Little side note here. Again, this tutorial series isn't on marketing, but you should do some serious research on your niche before jumping in and creating a product that you want to sell. You can't just pick a topic out of thin air and think that people are going to go crazy over it and buy it. Do market research and pick a topic that you are almost certain, because there is absolutely no way to be 100% certain, but that you're almost certain will be a selling topic. Now, a couple of things. If somebody creates a PLR product on a topic, generally they've done that research for you. So you can almost be sure that, you've got something that people are going to actually buy, because people don't create PLR content on topics usually that don't have some kind of value, meaning people are, buying that kind of information. Another quick and easy way to do this is to search your niche on digital marketplaces like ClickBank, or clickbank.com or jvzoo.com. See what topics are selling in your niche, and then see if you can find PLR content for those topics so you can create a product that you know will sell. You can also search Amazon Books to see what's selling over there. Like I said though, do your market research first, pick a profitable topic, and then start your search for that topic over at buyqualityplr.com. And that's what we're going to do right now. I have the topic of fitness. I went over to buyqualityplr.com and I found a killer little product that will make a great front end product. Let me show you the product. So let's go back into McFatty Battle here. Go into my PLR content folder. I keep all my PLR content in a main folder, and then I copy and paste it out into different folders depending on what I'm going to use it for. Like I showed you guys, I have lead magnets, products, content, and social media content. Okay, so I'm in my PLR content folder. What I bought from Quality PLR, buyqualityplr.com is this 4-week fitness premium PLR package. And it came with a ton of other stuff. Side note, guys, when you buy these PLR packages, take stock. See everything that's in them. And, you know, like I said, take notes and decide what content can be used for what, because I have all of these things too. So it looks like, you know, I have some articles in here. I have newsletters I can use for emails. I got all kinds of stuff. But like I said, right now, focus on just the product. I'm going to do exactly what I showed you to do. I'm going to go through all of this stuff, see what's in here. You take stock first, have notes of what I'm going to do with everything. So I'll create a notes document here, open that up, and as I'm going through all this stuff, I can take notes on what I want to do with it. So the articles I can probably use, there's got some bonuses in here. I need to go through all of those. And then the actual product keywords, reviews, report, main. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull it all apart, reformat it, add in anything I want to, and create this product for my people to be able to buy. Okay? Same way you created your list building giveaway. Read all through it, copy, get rid of everything in it that you don't want to put in your product, reformat all of it, put your graphics in it, and get it ready for your customer to be able to download, okay? Once again, once I get done with all this, all that's left to do is create this product and get it ready for sale. Your next steps are going to be setting up a sales page and a download page for this product and getting your order button on your sales page so that people can buy your product. Again, that gets into the techie stuff. So right now, keep focused on just getting your product created, your product created. Once you do that, then you can worry about the next steps, getting a sales page and all that, okay? A lot of times when you buy a full-blown PLR product, they will come with a sales page. They will come with a download page. You can take the text and reformat it into a sales page and a download page. Like I said, that gets into the real techie stuff, so I don't want to get you sidetracked. But just keep that in the back of your mind. If not, you can always hire somebody to write a sales page for you, or you can write your own sales page. But, like I said, focus on getting that product created. Baby steps, okay? Now, we talked about bonuses before, and I gave you the scoop on that. So I'm going to find some bonuses for this product, like I showed you. So let's go into my main folder, products. This is the fitness plan. I'm going to take all that and put it in, put it in here. And then my bonuses, I already showed you that, okay? You need to go and find other stuff to go with your, especially a main product. List building products, you really don't need, you don't need at all bonuses. It's just a free thing. Here, come get it. But with your products, this is where you want to focus on bonuses and stuff like that. Okay, so we've talked about creating a lead magnet to help build your list using PLR. We talked about creating a product to sell so you can make money using PLR. And we talked about creating bonuses to add more value to your product. All of that with using PLR. What you need to do now is decide what you need for your business. Do you have a list? No? Then start by creating a lead magnet to build your list. Do you have a list? Do you have your own products to sell to that list? No? Then go create a product and bonuses for that product. Side note, if you said yes to both, then I recommend you create more products to sell. Having multiple products gives you multiple streams of income, so go get creating. The most important thing is to identify your current needs and find the PLR to meet those needs. And remember, the best place to find all that amazing PLR content is over at buyqualityplr.com. They're amazing. Okay, so that's it for now. Let's continue on in the next video where I'm going to show you how to use PLR in your marketing. We're going to be talking about using PLR for things like blogging, content marketing, emails, and social media. And a whole lot more, I'm sure. I'll see you in the next video.